it from her mama. I'ma say you got it right. Body rude is polite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm tryna go good tonight. Posing hoochies left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it.
Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by MelodySusie. MelodySusie reached out to me a few weeks ago and wanted me to review a nail drill that they were releasing. I was super excited because I was actually in the market for a new drill, so this came right on time. When I got the email from MelodySusie, this drill had not even been released yet, and they asked me to wait to even upload or post a video because it wasn't available for purchase. So I'm just going to go ahead and open the box and let's see what we got. So again, this is the S series SM200F nail drill, and I am so excited to see this nail drill. I have been eyeballing nail drills and I just kept putting it off because I had other things to do. So this came at the perfect time and I cannot wait to see what's inside of this box. So opening this box is really well packaged. I really like how everything is neatly in the box. This is the warranty card, and this drill comes with a 6-month warranty automatically, but if you go online, you can register your drill and get an additional 6 months added to your standard warranty. This is just the instruction manual, and you know I am not an instruction manual girly. I'm just gonna give you my review of the drill in my own words. So the first thing I noticed, obviously, is this beautiful pink color. It is a soft bubblegum pink with some gold detailing, which I think is super cute. But what I love even more so far is how compact this drill is. This is a rechargeable nail drill. I'm gonna do a side-by-side in a little bit of my current drill and this drill so that you can see the difference in size. And with it being smaller, it doesn't feel low quality at all. It feels very solid, but not heavy. And this is the handpiece, and I love this handpiece. It reminds me of a pen, like those fat pens we used to use back in the day with the different colors that you push down. It has a great weight to it. It does not feel flimsy. It feels very solid, but not heavy in the hand. And I really, really like that. Let's take a look at what else is in the box. So this is our charging cable to recharge our drill. And I really like this. This is our power supply. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. One end goes into the nail drill and the other end goes into the handpiece. This nail drill goes up to 35,000 RPMs, which is absolutely amazing. My current drill only goes to 30,000 RPMs. This drill is a lot more powerful than my current drill, but it's so quiet. Like, I didn't realize how loud my current drill was until I turned this drill on. Another cool feature is the left-right button and the pause button. So if I am working on a nail and I'm using, let's say, 12,000 RPMs, I can pause it right there and do what I need to do and unpause it, and it'll pick right back up at that 12,000 RPMs I was at before. I don't have to readjust the speed to get back to where I was. That pause button is awesome. Also, being a lefty, being able to go forward and reverse is also amazing for me. The box included some sanding bands as well as a handpiece holder to clip on the side to hold your handpiece in place when you're not using it. And I can admit I am notorious for just laying my handpiece down on my desk. I'm gonna try to make more of an effort to keep my handpiece in the holder where it's supposed to go. You also get a couple of drill bits, a mandrel, some flame bits, and a ball bit. And I'm actually going to use that ball bit for my wife's manicure. They gave me a large barrel ceramic bit, which I really like, and a coarse bit as well. And this is a safety bit. So yeah, the 50 sanding bands, 6 drill bits, a ceramic drill bit, and a carbide drill bit, along with this beautiful freaking nail drill that is absolutely gorgeous, super quiet, and it fits in the palm of my hand. Now this is my old drill, and I'm not gonna hold you up. I didn't realize that my drill was as big as it is and as loud as it is. Holding this drill in my hand and my current drill in my hand, the weight of the drills is totally different. And the speed and power of my current drill does not even compare to the MelodySusie drill. I cannot wait to use this drill, and oh my god, like it's so cute, y'all. Look at her. Oh, she's so pretty. Yes, get this drill. Definitely get this drill. I love this gold detailing. So cute. And you just charge it up from the bottom, and yeah, it came with a full charge though. And another thing, it starts at 1 RPM, which I'll explain a little bit later why I was so excited that it had 1 RPM. Most of the drills that I've seen start at like 2 or 3. So yeah, 1 RPM, perfect. But I'll explain why a little bit later. This drill has exceeded my expectations, and I also feel like if I were to purchase a drill, I would want it to be like this: quiet, sleek, and powerful. This drill is amazing, and it feels so good in the hand. Like the handpiece literally feels like an ink pen. Yeah, so thank you so much to MelodySusie for sending me this drill. I am going to be using it for my wife's manicure, and yeah, stick around and let's see what we can do. And I am going to be starting out this manicure with the small ball bit that was included in the package. So everybody, these are my wife's hands. This is my wife, Tony. And my baby actually grew her nails out so that I could record a manicure video. I did not know I would be getting the MelodySusie drill, so it all worked out perfectly. I am going to start by trimming her nails down. Now, typically I would just use a nail file to shorten the nails a little bit, but because she has grown them out so much, I am going to just clip them down just to make it a little bit easier. Because she wants a lot of that length off. Not all of it, because she likes a little bit of a free edge, but I am going to clip the majority of her nails down. Y'all, I asked my wife to move her hand a little to the side. Why she move her hand way over there? Like to another zip code? Lady, I said a little to the side. Why she put it way over there? Did y'all see how far she moved her hand over? Man, listen. So to start her cuticle prep, I am going in with the small ball bit that was in my MelodySusie box. And even with my current drill, I always start my cuticle prep with a ball bit. I'm so used to using my current drill, and I use that drill between 3,000 and 4,000 RPMs because of the specifications and the power of that drill. So I said, well, let's just use 4,000 RPMs. That was way too much. This drill is so powerful. I said, oh, wait a minute. So I had to turn it down literally to 1,000 RPMs was enough power to do my cuticle prep. And it really did an amazing job. Like, I think the drill that I currently have, it starts at, I want to say 3,000 RPMs, is the lowest speed. And so I I was completely blown away that at 1000 RPMs it could push back all that cuticle and dead skin as easy as it did. Like, I was not expecting that. So I went ahead and went around all 10 nails on 1000. I can't even believe I'm saying that. On 1000 RPMs. And there was no loud noise. It was super, super quiet, which was very, very cool because I was able to have a conversation with my wife and I didn't feel like I was competing with the drill so that she could hear me. It was just our normal level of talking voices. I didn't have to yell. I would just use my regular speaking voice. She used her regular voice, and we could hear each other perfectly fine. So, this drill gets a 10 for the sound because there is barely any. It gets a 10 for power because I was able to do this on 1000 RPMs, which is absolutely unheard of for me. So, MelodySusie, y'all did y'all big one so far. I am loving this drill. Once I remove all of the dust from her nails, I am going in with my Tammy Taylor nail file just to shape up the nails and get them more even. I did a pretty decent job with my clippers, but I just want to go in and get them shaped up the way she likes them. I kind of do a rounded natural square on her nails. I don't like the edges to be too sharp, and neither does she, so I just kind of soften the edges just a little bit and get them even. Again, she does not like her nails filed all the way down to the very, very edge of her fingertip. She likes a little bit of length, so that's the way I did them. I like to try to remember to file from edge to middle and not saw back and forth and shred the nails up. So I come from one corner into the middle and then go from the other corner into the middle and meet in the middle area of her nail instead of shredding them back and forth. When I first got started with her manicure, her pinky nail, that's the mistake that I made because I'm so used to doing artificial nail enhancements. I was sawing the hell out of that pinky nail, and then something clicked in my head, and I remembered that you should not file natural nails in the way that you file extensions. So I try to go in one direction when I remember to do so, but that is the proper way. You do not want to saw the nails. You want to go from corner to center on each nail. Once her nails have been shaped and the dust has been removed, I'm going to grab a piece of paper towel because I want to nip off the dead skin around her cuticle area. This is totally optional. You can use a larger ball bit to just knock the dead skin off. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead and use my nippers to speed it up a little bit. With nippers, you don't want to pull the skin. You want to slide under. There should be a line of demarcation. You should very easily see that dead skin, and you want to just grab the skin and release the nippers. Your nippers should be sharp enough that you don't have to yank or tug on that skin. Grab the skin and just clamp down. Grab the skin, clamp down, grab it, clamp down. If you're not comfortable with nippers, do not use them. I suggest practicing on yourself first before you start like slaughtering somebody's cuticles. If you don't feel comfortable, just use a ball bit. It's safer and you'll still get a good result. So I'm gonna go ahead and nip all 10 of her nails and then move to the next step. Now that I have removed all of the dead cuticle, I am going in with my ball bit one more time. And because we removed so much, there's a little bit of real estate there now that is exposed. So I want to just make sure to lightly and gently remove any dead skin that I see or anything that I see on the nail plate that was covered before by that dead skin. So I'm just gently removing anything that was left behind on the nail plate that I may not have been able to see with the dead skin on her nail plate. Once her cuticle work is done, I'm going in with a 240 grit mini buffing block, and this is just to smooth her nail plates and maybe touch up the free edge if there was any like nail that wasn't smooth. But I'm using this buffer block really gently, and it's not a coarse block to begin with, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lightly buff all 10 of her nails. Now that all of her nails have been buffed, I had her remove her jewelry and we are going in to exfoliate. This is a charcoal exfoliant and I don't remember where I got it from. I'm just using a disposable spoon just to put a little bit on each hand and I am going to massage this into her hands just to soften them up a little bit. She doesn't have rough hands, but this is just a part of my manicure service. Obviously, if this is just a client, you would want to wear gloves, and you probably want to wear gloves throughout the entire service, but y'all, this my wife. Like, really? Yeah, no. I like touching her hands. So I am just going to rub this exfoliant all over her, the tops of her hands, the palms of her hands. And I like to focus on where calluses could form. This video is sped up a tiny bit, so it looks way more aggressive than it is. I promise I am not being rough with her. Please don't call the people on me, because this is my baby, y'all, and I am giving her so much love right now. The video just makes it look a little bit more. It looks crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, but I promise it's not this aggressive. But yeah, I like to focus on the palms and where any calluses could form. Once I have all of this rubbed in really well and I've massaged her hands and fingers, I am going to send her to wash her hands, and I am going to wash mine as well. And then we'll go on to the next step. Our hands have been washed and fully dried, and her hands are so freaking soft. Like, if you're doing manicure services, definitely add exfoliator. It makes a huge difference, and it just makes the hands feel super soft. I'm just using my buffing block to touch up any edge that looks rough to me. I'm not shaping them, obviously, but if the edge looks a tiny bit rough, I'm just smoothing them out. The next step in her service is lotion, and I prefer lotion over cream because it is lighter and it does absorb into the skin a lot better. So I'm just putting a little bit in the palm of my hands, warming it up, and massaging her hands with the lotion. I am going down all of her fingers. I am massaging her palms, and she said it felt really good and it was super relaxing. And as you can see, there's barely anything left visible on her skin because it was all absorbed in. So her hands are super soft. They feel like satin, just like extremely soft. I'm gonna repeat this on her other hand and massage it in to this hand as well. My wife doesn't really wear any type of clear polish or anything. When I do her pedicure, she does get a clear gel top coat only on her toes, but on her nails, she does not like any type of polish. So I do a natural shine on her nails, and that seems to work perfectly fine. Super shiny. And I'm going to show you what I do to get this super glassy finish. The secret to a shiny manicure is your three-way buffing block. There is a gold surface, which is going to be rougher, and that's your first step. Then there's gray, which is smoother, and then there's your white side, which actually adds the shine. So the first step is the gold surface. I'm going to go over all her nails gently with the gold surface first, and I'm going to do all 10 nails, making sure to get the entire nail. And once I get all 10 nails done with the gold surface, we are going to flip our buffer and move to the gray side of the buffing block. We are now flipping our block to the gray side, which would be step 2. And I am using this gray surface on all 10 nails. Once I have all of her nails buffed with the gray surface, we move to step 3 of our buffing block, and that is the white surface, and that's going to give us the shine. I am going to flip my block to the white side, and I am going over all 10 nails, and this is where the magic happens. I'm going to show you up close the natural shine on her nails. I was just showing her, but if you can see, there is a glossy finish to her nails, and that is just the natural shine of her nails. I didn't use any oil or anything, not yet. I do use cuticle oil at the very end, but I do just buff her natural nails. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do all 10 nails. All of her nails have been buffed and shined. I am going in with my homemade strawberry cuticle oil, and I'm just putting a tiny drop on each cuticle area, and I'm going to rub that into her fingers. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. I know I took a couple weeks off, I think. So I appreciate you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all again soon in the next one. Again, MelodySusie, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Bye.
They say she get it from her mama. I'ma say you got it right. Body rude is polite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm tryna go out tonight. Posing who just left or right. I just wanna live in a